Hello and welcome back to the 5th episode of my Road to 300,000 Gamerscore series. The series where I try to reach 300,000 Gamerscore by the end of 2024. In today's episode, we will be playing Turning Point. Now, Turning Point is a game that doesn't receive a lot of good reviews, and let me tell you, while playing this game, I can probably understand why it didn't receive raving reviews, but I do think overall it is a pretty decent game. Maybe that's just going back and playing games on the 360. Everything seems a little bit better than what they used to. Now, there's a few things about this game. I was unable to get the full 1000 gamer score. Now, it's not because of a glitch, but it is because a lot of these achievements are multiplayer achievements. But I did receive every achievement that I could that was related to single player, that didn't require you to sit and try to find like rank play lobbies. I'm not even sure if you can find those types of games anymore. You would probably have to get a group of friends to unlock those types of achievements. But I got every single player related trophy or achievement. The game starts out as you in New York City as a regular construction worker. You're just sitting on top of this big skyscraper, and then all of a sudden the Nazis start invading New York. This game is based on if the Nazis had won World War II, and you're after the, I guess, fallout of the Allies losing World War II. It's a really fun concept. I enjoy these types of history slash future. I don't know what exactly you would call it. Sci-fi. I mean, it's not really sci-fi. There's not a lot of science fiction, but it's just a really cool concept. But the idea that you're just a construction worker who sees paratroopers falling from the sky and then you go full Rambo, it's kind of ridiculous, but that's what I guess video games are meant to do. So you just, start coming down from this skyscraper, pick up a gun, and start unaliving Nazis, which is really fun and also just really funny. The thing you'll notice right off the bat, though, is the hit reg in this game is just atrocious. The hit reg will definitely come in effect later on the last achievement that I ended up getting for the game, but I think I started the campaign on the normal difficulty, just played through it because I wanted to see what it was like. It's a really fun game. There weren't too many bad things. The movement's kind of clunky. And I know I saw that in some of the reviews, so I'm assuming that other games during the time were a lot better movement. I don't know exactly when this game came out, but I didn't have a problem with it. I'm not really too much of a picky gamer. I'm more about the story and just having a good time. And even though it's really clunky to move around and it's tough to get places and the mechanics are kind of wonky, it's just, I don't know, it's a fun game. You end up, while you're going through the story, the president is actually a traitor, essentially, and so you end up unaliving the president in the Oval Office, which is a pretty fun concept. I don't think a lot of people are doing those types of things anymore, but that was really fun. I just went through playing the game on normal difficulty. I just want to enjoy playing this game to start. I know that I am achievement hunting, but a lot of these games I also chose because I thought they would be fun. And so I do want to play through them and just enjoy the regular experience and then begin achievement hunting. So after I got through on the campaign on normal, then I decided to start going through and getting miscellaneous achievements. These miscellaneous achievements usually related to doing specific tasks, such as maybe meleeing enemies. They have environmental takedowns. I don't know if that's a good way. I think that's the way they describe them in the game. Essentially, I think the first one you can do is once you come off the skyscraper, you throw the guy off the building when you take him down. Other ones are smashing them into TVs, throwing them into fires. It's a really cool concept. I think these types of things just make the game more fun and kind of goofy, because just the idea that you throw a guy off a skyscraper and then you watch him fall, or put a guy into an oven and then close it when it's on fire, it's just I don't know. It's definitely really fun and interesting. Other concepts would be just doing a specific task. So I had to save the Declaration of Independence, I think, or no, it was the Constitution. I had to save the Constitution from being burned. So after I throw the guy into the fire, I pick up the Constitution and then I get an achievement. That was really fun. After I got done with these miscellaneous achievements, not all of them, there was one left that I couldn't do, I decided it was time that I should play through the campaign. Well, not the entire campaign. There's actually, I don't know if you would call it a glitch or a game bug, but you can play through the campaign on the final mission on the hardest difficulty, and then, like, I think it's very hard and then hard are the two difficulties after normal. So you can play on very hard. Got that achievement. It was 100 gamer score. And then I played through on hard difficulty, got that achievement, and that was 75 gamer score. So you only needed to play through the final mission to earn those hard difficulty achievements, which I thoroughly enjoy. I know it's kind of a cop-out because in theory people want you to grind through the game playing on the veteran difficulty, and they don't think you deserve to get an achievement when you only have to play the final mission. But some games I don't really like playing through 3 times, and I believe this game's achievements, these achievements don't stack. So if you played on the very hardest difficulty, then you have to go back each time. And that, to me, if the achievements don't stack, they shouldn't make you play through the entire campaign to get the hardest difficulty achievements. But if they allow you to stack, then I'm more than okay with it. But I enjoyed just playing through the campaign, but I didn't want to play through it 2 more times on the hardest difficulties. That didn't seem fun to me. I enjoyed the game, but I wasn't enjoying it that much where I wanted to struggle like I do in COD sometimes, playing through on the hardest difficulty. After completing the final mission another 2 times on the 2 hardest difficulties, it was time for me to go to the remaining 2 miscellaneous achievements. These achievements weren't too tough. One of them took me a significant amount of time, and this is where my anger or frustration with the hit reg in this game really came forward. The achievement was to earn 10 headshots in a row. So instantly was like, all right, I'm going to load up this specific mission where you get the sniper rifle, and the enemies basically are not infinite, but you have enough to earn 10 headshots in a row. All right, begin going for this. I kept, thinking I was missing. Well, thinking if you missed that you couldn't earn the achievement. Now, when you're aiming for someone's head in this game, and the hit reg, once again, not great. You're aiming for someone's head, and you would miss. It was frustrating, so I would restart and be like, missed it, didn't get 10 shots in a row. Did it for hours. I know it sounds dumb that I kept missing, but the hit reg wasn't great, or if I thought maybe I shot them in a different body part, I would just restart the mission, and these guys, for some reason, their heads were constantly moving, and I just could not get 10 headshots in a row. I was like, all right, got to look up a guide. Looked up a guide. The guide said, you can miss shots, just don't hit other body parts. I was like, oh, that's perfect. I kept restarting every time I would miss a single person and be like, oh, man, I got to restart. Went back in, started doing it, was missing shots. That was fine. It kind of gave me a little bit of hope. I would count out 10 enemies that I killed. No achievement. I was like, man, am I that bad? Like, am I shooting that many body parts? Is the hit reg this bad? I was like, maybe I should look up a guide. Looked up another guide. In the guide, it says that for the headshots to count, the helmet has to fall off to the enemy. I didn't know that, and I know for sure that throughout the whole time I was doing this, there were countless times where I was shooting enemies in the head and their helmet wasn't falling off. Alright, so I went back into the game, started, with my headshots, found out there was actually a technique to shooting their helmets off, which I didn't know before. It was just a matter of how you shot them in the head. kept counting, counting the kills or counting the headshots. Very patient. Still took me a few hours. Almost took me longer than the campaign, if I'm being honest. And eventually the achievement popped. It felt really good. Really relieved. This achievement took me so long. I can't believe the achievement was harder than the toughest difficulty. Now, after I got that achievement, it was time for me to do the final achievement, which was significantly easier. It was just one I'd put off because I didn't really want to do it because I knew it would take a long time. The achievement was running for 30 minutes in game. So you had to run around for a total time of 30 minutes. Like, you have to have your sprint button down. So after I got the headshots achievement, I just ran around on the same map for 30 minutes, just running in circles. Took me a long time. Well, a long time. It took me about 20 minutes because I wasn't sprinting that much in the campaign because the sprint button it's not great. I mean, I already said the mechanics aren't great. So I wasn't constantly sprinting. If I had sprinted more, like if it was a Call of Duty campaign, 30 minutes would have been easy. But I just ran around for 20 minutes and netted that final achievement. So that left me with all of the single-player achievements done. And like I said, I didn't go through and play the game on multiplayer or get the multiplayer achievements. I just punted on that. Now, I know a lot of you will say that I didn't complete the game, which is fine. I didn't, but I couldn't find lobbies. I don't even know if the servers are still up and working. I would click into them and you could search, but I honestly don't know. And I just made sure I got all of the single player achievements. That's what you're going to find with a lot of these games. I just went through, make sure that I got all of the single player achievements or the achievements that I deemed as obtainable, and I would earn those achievements. Now, before I show you the achievement list, or at least where was I sitting at the end of this game in my achievement hunting progress, I'd like to apologize for the late upload. I know it's been like a month and a half since the last time I uploaded. Let me tell you, I didn't realize how hard all of this was going to be with tax season. Now, it's not that I haven't been grinding out achievements and recording videos. I just haven't had time to edit or sit down and get every single achievement. I have fallen behind quite a bit. Tax season's gotten overwhelming. I'm basically working Saturday and Sundays, and when I have free time, I try to sit down and I would just try to get achievements because I feel like I can catch up on editing, but earning achievements and completing games is the harder part. And I've kind of had to move around my schedule, and I've started choosing a lot easier games, or you'll see later on I've chosen some easy games because I needed the quick achievements to catch up to my goal or the path that I need to be on to earn these. But yeah, I'm sorry for the big delay. It's been really hectic at work, and I was trying to play these games, get achievements while also working and editing. I wasn't having time to edit, or if I was like, okay, I should probably sit down and edit, I was like, ugh, I only have like an hour. Maybe I should just boot up another game, record an hour worth of me getting some achievements on that game, and then when I have more time later, I'll record or I'll edit this video. So I'd like to apologize for that. Tax season, it's almost over. I'm past the first deadline, which was March 15th. I'm happy about that. Next deadline is April 15th, and once April 15th passes, I'll have a significant more amount of time. I won't be working Saturdays and Sundays. I won't be at the office from 7 until 7 every night. It's going to be a lot easier. I just wanted to throw that out there. I apologize for the late uploads. I know you may have been like, wow, maybe he already gave up on it. I haven't given up on it. I've been still grinding these achievements in my spare time. I just haven't been putting out videos. Typically, the editing takes me a little longer than just booting up, recording me getting some achievements, and then going to sleep and coming back and doing it the next day. So, Formal, I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep grinding out these achievements. I'm gonna try to get a bunch of videos out, and then I'm just hoping that this deadline gets here super fast so I can stop being so stressed about work and then coming home and trying to get these videos. Now that I got that out of the way, I'm going to show my list of the achievements for this game. And as you can see, I received every achievement, and it led to, well, every single player achievement, and it led to a total of 740 gamer score, and I received 27 out of 39 achievements. Those remaining 12 achievements were all multiplayer achievements, so I left those as they were. Hopefully in the future I can find more games that don't have multiplayer achievements, or at least these older games don't have multiplayer achievements, because I do like to 100% games. This one, I just really wanted to play it, and I looked it up and saw that there were a lot of multiplayer achievements, and I thought, what the heck, I still want to play the game. I don't want to not play games because I can't get certain achievements. I know that's not really an achievement hunter thing to say, but I enjoy playing video games, and I decided that this was the best thing or best game that I wanted to play at the time. After completing this game, my gamer score was at 228,655. This leaves me with a remaining 71,345 gamer score that I need to earn by the end of 2024. Hopefully I can do it. I'm kind of falling behind, but you know, we knew this was going to happen, and I'm ready to start trying to play catch up. Thanks for stopping by and watching the episode. This is once again the 5th episode in my Road to 300,000 Gamerscore series, the series where I try to reach 300,000 Gamerscore by the end of 2024. Look out for my next video, which the next game I'm going to be playing is another game based on the timeline of the Nazis winning World War II. It's more science fiction. Any of you gamers out there probably 100% know the game I'm talking about. I look forward to it. Have a good day.